boy Swizzy, you're not gonna believe this. Cause I almost didn't believe it. I thought it was fake, but you're not gonna believe it. But you're gonna believe it in a minute when I put the thumbnail up. I don't even think it. But my daughter, I just got a call from my daughter, right? She was calling me, sending me a bunch of pictures, and I, I, I'm not gonna lie, I was making a short. I was doing a short, and I didn't answer the phone. I didn't. She was calling me, um, and so, and then my dog was going crazy too. But you're not gonna believe this, man. You guys are not gonna believe this. I'm shocked. I'm waiting for the other photos. So, did you take any pictures? She has pictures. She has proof. Why was Donald Trump going door to door? He's saying, you're lying. I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't get up here and lie to you and tell you that he was just at my daughter's house. And I was surprised. I'm just as surprised as you probably are surprised. She said, oh my God. She was out of breath, right? Out of breath. So apparently, right, he said he's going to pay for her tuition, her college tuition and stuff. Like she's doing a master's degree now, or she's getting into the master's program. So when I saw the pictures that she sent me, he was there. He's standing in the kitchen. I'm like, that is her kitchen. That is the kitchen. Then I seen the dog. I seen my daughter's dog, and I'm like, that is the dog. So then I'm like, that is him. Freaking Donald Trump standing in my daughter's kitchen, shaking her hand. She's like, Dad, he said he's gonna pay for my tuition. So he was going door to door in the neighborhood. Just now, just less than 5 minutes ago. So I said, why you ain't taking no pictures with him? She said, I did. I got pictures with him. I was like, you. I said, send me the pictures. She said, I sent them to you. Why you ain't check your phone? I said, oh. So I don't even know how true that really, really is, or how true this really, really is. But my daughter wouldn't lie to me. And those pictures that she sent me, they are. So I'm gonna put in a thumbnail, right? Um, it's kind of crazy to think that but I don't know. Like he's traveling around right now. I don't know where they're having this speech at, but I mean, I guess I could tell you he's up in New Haven, Connecticut. Hey, what's up, King of Bread? I was just saying, my my daughter, Donald Trump was just at my daughter's house. I don't know. He's up and going from door to door in the neighborhood, right? She's got pictures. She sent me some pictures. Oh, that's gonna be AI. Man, my daughter ain't gonna call me and lie. So I was just, yes, she's up in New Haven, Connecticut. And Donald Trump was going door to door, and he was just at the house. He was shaking her hand. I got the president right now, right now, right now. And now I don't want to be made out to be a liar. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally going to upload the pictures, right? Um, but it's crazy. He said that they're going to pay for her college tuition. Yeah, I was shocked too. She's sending me another picture right now. She's sending me a bunch of pictures right now. Um, so I don't know where because I know he had a big speech they was doing. I don't know where he did the speech at, but I guess he went through the neighborhood locally out there and message, yes, can experience unexplainable peace, acceptance. Amen and amen. Um, so I'm guessing that they were in New Haven, or he was in, because she doesn't live far from Yale, and I guess the president's up there, and he went through the neighborhood, and he was, that's not the first time that some people did that, because when we used to live in New Haven, they all go to New Haven. They all end up white because they probably all either went to Yale, they're part of, what I'm saying, the society right up there. And there would always be, not always, but often you would see um, powerful political figures walking through the neighborhood and speaking to people out there, going to door out there. So I believe her. I believe her. And plus, she's got pictures. She sent me some screenshots, and I was like, "Oh, you took pictures?" And she did. She took pictures. She's like, "Oh my god, oh my god." So I was like, "Wow." She was calling me. I guess she was trying to call me while he was there, but he was in the house. He came in the house. He was standing in the kitchen. I'm looking at the kitchen. First, I'm looking at the kitchen like, is that him or is this something fake? But it wasn't. And I was like, is that really him? And that was him. I was like, wow. I said, I gotta go live. I kind of wish I was there. Kind of wish I was there, but my flight don't leave till Wednesday. I'll be up there for the holidays, right? But it's just, she said, she was like, oh my God, he said that they're gonna 100% pay for my tuition and everything. So that's a blessing right there, man. That's a blessing right there. So I'll take that. I mean, she'll take that. That's what's up, you know. So, but anyway, um, it would have been crazy. You just start drilling. Well, what's up with Epstein? What's up with the files? I'm not here for that. I just came to say hello to somebody just stopping in the neighborhood. I just start asking my. He would have been, you're rude. I come over here and this is how you treat me. We just want to know the truth. Usually, when they do stuff like that, um, well, it's a long way away from primaries, but they are. It doesn't surprise me, but I would ask the question: what are they doing up in not like what are they doing in New Haven? Like because of course he had to have been having some meeting somewhere with somebody at Yale. There's no reason for him to be in New Haven, Connecticut, and not be had a meeting at Yale. But like I said, my daughter lives right by the Yale Hospital, so I think he must have was walking her. Then she just got pictures of the street. She said the street is flooded with the freaking, Secret Service and everything. So that is him going through the neighborhood. That was him at the house. And I'm gonna post some pictures in my community post, and I am gonna put some pictures up of him at the house shaking hands, and you'll see the dog, my daughter's dog. And if you ever went through any of my community post pictures, you'll see and be like, yeah, that is them. So that's all. I just wanted to come up here and say that I was just kind of really like, I'm in North Carolina, so um, I'm shocked. I'm still in shock. Um, but she deserves it. She deserves it. This girl is, she's definitely doing her thing, and like I said, she's about to get her master's degree and stuff like that, and that's a big. We were just talking the other day about the master's program and what it costs and stuff. And I'm so proud of her. You know what I'm saying? Even my other daughter right now, she's not here. She's at another interview, and she's getting ready to start doing something with her internship or whatever. So they're doing their thing, man. And yo, I was just saying that I was making when she called me. I didn't answer because I was making a little short about like the video where everybody talking about fuck the streets and all that and everything. So I was making something about that, and I'm like, we gotta aspire and strive to kind of make sure that we encourage these kids to he out there in them streets right now, right? And like my other daughter, she was in the Navy Sea Cadets because I had got her into that when she was young to kind of, what I'm saying, help her with her self-esteem and just discipline. And she can get some all kinds of skills and stuff that you can that they have to offer to the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's a youth program. And I remember when Obama was president, they came to um, the Mystic, not a Mystic Aquarium, but Mystic, Connecticut. They have a Navy base up there. Mystic. It's a sea. They have like a naval thing up there, and Obama spoke there, and the Navy cadets, my daughter and a lot of them, they were the security for him. They were dressed up in their thing. So it's just like fuck the streets, man, because you're not gonna learn nothing out there. You see what I'm saying? Like you literally really have a lot of other options. These young people have more options today. Like back when I was young, they did have Papa Warner power football. I played power football. I used to be, what I'm saying, I was in the Boy Scouts. Um, I was very active in a lot of different things. I played in the band, what I'm saying, in school. I played in the band. Um, and then you have a lot of kids that, even summer league. I played summer league, little league baseball, and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, I I got a little older and I got out there on those streets. You see what I'm saying? But wasn't nobody coming around here that was kind of like trying to encourage us to, do the things like most of my family got me involved in a lot of those other things that I was into. But once I got out there and I was hanging out hanging out, skipping school, not going to where I was supposed to be, and I started getting more and more and more out into the streets. It was. It only took me like 2, maybe 3 years of like being. I, I got drugged. It was like the streets dragged me. I turned into a totally different person. They were like, I don't want you hanging with that kid, right? And look at the kids that I turned out, that you know what I'm saying, that I raised. You see what I'm saying? Um, so I know it didn't come from me being in the streets that, what I'm saying, I was able to, raise my kids the way I raised them. I just know that I didn't want them out there like that. I'm like my son driving a truck. I talked to him today. This little he going to get a load right now. He said a load paying him $6,000. I said, you gonna give me my money? Pay me, boy. And it's good to know like they're gonna be making the money to be able to kind of pay me back. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of the things, I done put some money up for them. I want my baby boy, he just walking out now. I want him to get in the trucking too. He wants to get in there too. But I'd rather see him in the truck than in the streets, man. I'd rather my daughters be in college. She done made the dean's list. The one I was just talking about, she done made the dean's list, the president's list. Like, I think that was in the college or something, the president or somebody at the college. She spoke at her high school graduation, right? They had her up there honorably speaking. She had the thing on and stuff, so she had graduated with honors from high school. Then she, going on into college now. She's married now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, not saying that if I was in the streets and stuff like that, like I had to get myself together. I had to go and get myself right, man. Get off the streets. And once I did that, it wasn't no looking back. You feel me? It wasn't no looking back because I know I got family. I gotta take care of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, I give my wife a lot of credit, right, for being the type of mother that, you know, taught them girls to respect themselves. You know, um, they don't have any kids or anything. I don't even have no grandkids yet, so they they got some work to do. You You know, he didn't get popping, but you know, let me yeah. Anyway, so I was just shocked, and I felt a little honored. You know, things don't. You know, God does things. You know, and you know, it just happened for a reason. There's a reason behind why, you know, everything happens for a reason, not coincidentally that he knocked on that door. You know what I'm saying? And even those pictures that she has are going to be, you know, that's going to be a long time. That's a memories for her because whether you do or don't like the man, he's still the president. The president of the United States comes and knocks on your front door, your crib. You don't even gotta like him. You don't even gotta vote for him. But it just so happens that he chose to knock on your door. That's crazy. That's that. And then he's gonna pay for your whole college tuition. Let's go. Let's go. So, yo, y'all look forward to the thumb tag on this joint. If you see it up there, you're gonna see. I'm not in the picture. It's gonna be my daughter and the president. Shout out to her and him. All right, salute. It's your boy Swizzy. Y'all appreciate you guys, man. Like, share, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.